It is me, Willamera. How are you doing today? I mean, I hope you're doing well. So, I'm here to do my final English analysis of the year for Act 5, Scene 3. Let's go. It's here in Act 5, Scene 3 that Romeo and Juliet kill themselves, bringing an end to the war between the Montagues and the Capulets. The Prince of Verona makes a small speech at the end that happens to be the final lines of the play. In this speech, he states that the morning brings a glooming peace with it, referring to the final end between hostilities that have been occurring between the Montagues and the Capulets. There also is the contrast that Shakespeare emphasizes here. The words glooming and peace wouldn't really go together. In this specific circumstance, they are a perfect match. On one hand, the war between the Capulets and the Montagues have finally ended, but it has come at a heartbreaking price. Then, the prince uses personification when he says that the sun will not show his head for being ashamed of what happened below. The tragedy of Romeo and Juliet was a shocking and horrifying event, and this is reflected in the words Shakespeare chose. It also is a hyperbole, characterizing the events in Verona as so terrible, even the sun will not show himself. Furthermore, the prince mentions how some shall be pardoned and some shall be punished, implying that people will face punishment for making the stage set for Romeo and Juliet's tragedy. This is likely referring to Lords Capulet and Montague for fueling the flames of this disastrous event. He also says to go forth and have more talk of these sad things elsewhere. This tragedy doesn't settle well with him. He lost his son. He lost his son in this. He wants the people talking of this to be out of his presence. He wants them to go away and let him mourn and ask for forgiveness and peace. Now, I am really interested in how Shakespeare imagines how the prince is going to allegedly punish the families for causing these deaths. In my opinion, it's actually the prince's fault for allowing the crimes the Montagues and the Capulets did to happen. It was he who chose not to end the war between the Montagues and the Capulets, which led to the deaths of at least 5 people, his child included. Likely much more in the past. He could have stopped it, couldn't he? But no, he didn't. And guess what happened? The bloody climax to the most brutal family war in history until the Hatfields and McCoys. I mean, seriously. Why is he in charge? Is there not a police force? Does Verona obey his every whim and command? Is he the final authority? Who's going to stop him? I'd love to see a sequel to this. Maybe we can get John Green to write or something. Or George R. R. Martin. Yeah. R. R. Martin would be better. But in all seriousness, maybe that's what Shakespeare wanted. There's a reason for everything in his plays. And it's doubtful he'd overlook the literal end to the play itself. It is the prince who shall carry this heavy burden into the future. But hey, what do I know? I'm a 9th grade Bolshevik. Thank you for listening. If you like more of this, I'm going to be uploading content soon. Content is going to be coming more during the summer. I'm going to have a lot more free time, of course, meaning I can get down to it and work hard. Thank you. Willamera, signing off.